Day.
And I'm Richard Day.
We're both chiropractors.
We've been in practice together for 11 years.
Married for 10.
With 3 beautiful little girls.
We know it's possible to have an exceptional practice that's built around your life.
Because we've done it.
So we've created this podcast,
the Lifestyle Practice Builders Podcast.
We'll interview chiropractors, answer questions, and bring you resources to help build and grow your practice.
So let's get this party started.
Welcome back to Lifestyle Practice Builders Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Haley Day, and today we are talking about the 3 reasons you're going to struggle to find the ideal associate position. If you know that you're going to be looking for an associate position after graduation, then stay to the end of this episode. Maybe even take some notes. Get out your pen and paper now. If you're out for a jog, enjoy your jog. You can always rewind and listen later. So I know you're tired from class or studying, but this is the real stuff you're going to need when you're planning out your future. Rich and I graduated with friends who really struggled after graduation. They were unhappy in their associate job, taken advantage of, poorly trained, underutilized, overutilized, or even let go after only a short period. They could have all saved themselves the grief by taking the steps necessary in order to find the right associate job from the beginning. For over 4 years, Rich and I have been sharing on the podcast and creating resources to help chiropractic students and chiropractors succeed. This past month, we've focused on figuring out your best steps after graduation, what you need to consider, and finding the ideal associate job. If you haven't listened to those podcasts yet, check them out. So the first reason you'll struggle to find the ideal associate position is that you have no plan. If you've heard either of us speak or followed the podcast, then you know we're very big on visualizing your future, setting goals, and making a plan. If you never put pen to paper and actually put together a plan to reach your goals, then all you have is a head full of wishes, and that's why you'll struggle to get where you eventually want to be. And instead of taking action on your plan, you're reacting to life as it unfolds. So if you are reactionary, you're waiting for that associate job to land in your lap. And the type of associate jobs that just land in your lap are rarely the ones that are ideal. So you really want to be proactive and look for these ideal associate positions. Last week, I talked about several things you can be doing during school, especially your last year, to prepare to find your ideal associate job. If you haven't listened to it yet, then listen, take notes, and make a plan to start doing all of those things that I talk about. Having a plan and taking action will help you decide what's right for you, what's wrong for you, and really help you narrow the gap from where you are today to where you want to be after graduation. The second reason you're going to struggle to find the ideal associate position is that you are unaware of the red flags. And we talked about several of these last week. And if you've taken our associate quiz at theidealassociate.com, then we email the red flags to you. So you can take that quiz that we created at theidealassociate.com. Unfortunately, there are so many red flags to look out for when you're applying, visiting, and accepting a chiropractic associate job. Knowing these things will really help you decide between options and save you time along the process. Once you find a job, you're more than likely going to put a great deal of effort moving on to being there, maybe moving to a different state, saying no to other options you had, etc. And you want to make sure that you're saying yes to the right position. Listen to podcast episode 148 or visit the blog lifestylepracticebuilders.com/blog/148. You can learn more about the red flags I talked about by visiting that or listening to the podcast episode number 148. And those are all the red flags that you're going to look out for when you're trying to find a chiropractic associate job. So we have no plan. You're unaware of red flags. And the third reason you'll struggle to find the ideal associate job is that you don't understand the process. And I'm guessing you've never looked for, applied, or secured a job as an associate chiropractor before. So the whole process is going to be new. And you'll need to take it quite a bit more seriously than probably any other job search you've gone on. Follow the steps we outlined for you in the last podcast, have a plan, and be prepared, and it should go much smoother than if you do nothing. I know there's some thought that chiropractors eat their young, but there are a lot of chiropractic associates that are happy in their job. They're well taken care of and enjoy being where they're at tremendously. You can be one of those chiropractic associates. So if you want some help from us, we've not only hired associates, we've helped countless others meet hiring chiropractors, create resumes, apply, review contracts, and walk through this process. We know what hiring chiropractors are looking for and what you need to do in the competitive environment. You can take our Ideal Associate quiz to see where you're in the process of finding your job at theidealassociate.com. I talked about that earlier. Or visit our website, lifestylepracticebuilders.com. There's a link there on the front page where you can put in your name and email and go take the quiz. Last week, we launched the Ideal Associate course for chiropractors. It's an online course that's going to cost $197 when it begins rolling out on October 12th. We're pre-selling the course before the state for $97. It's more than half off, less than the price of a nice date night. For $97, we'll help you gain the clarity and confidence you need to find, apply, and secure your ideal associate job. Walking through our 5-module course will give you the competitive advantage over others who are probably spending their afternoons playing cards in the student lounge at school. Hopefully that isn't you. If it is, put the cards down, walk out, and start focusing on your future. You have more important things to do, and we want to help you succeed. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can talk to me at Lifestyle Practice on Instagram, at Dr. Haley Day on Instagram, or you can friend me on Facebook, find the Facebook page for the podcast. Any of those ways, you can connect with us, ask us questions about the course, and you can take the quiz at theidealassociate.com. We look forward to helping you guys out along the way, and we hope you have an awesome weekend. So take care, and thanks for listening.
If you enjoyed this podcast episode, please share it with your friends on Instagram and Facebook. And for those of you who are already subscribers, we really appreciate it. Thanks for the reviews. We love reading those and knowing that you're loving the podcast. If you're looking for more tips and inspiration, be sure to check us out at lifestylepracticebuilders.com or join our business and marketing Facebook group for chiropractors at facebook.com/group/lifestylepractice.